Hi, first graders. I just wanted to check in with you today. I hope that you are having a good day. I hope you've been able to get outside. It's pretty nice outside today. I also want to give a couple reminders, and then we'll read the second chapter of our book, The Fire Cat. Tomorrow, we are starting at school to do our iPad deployment. So you can come with your parents to school to pick up your iPad. I have here on my phone, so I want to make sure that I tell you the right time. Tomorrow, the AM session is from 9 a.m. to noon. If your last name starts with the letter A, or B, or C, or D, or E, or F, or G, or H, you can come from 9 to noon. Now, say your mom or dad have to work and you need to come to the afternoon session. That's okay. We still want you to come. The PM session, I'm going to be there for the PM session, 3:30 to 6:30. If your last name starts with an I, or J, or K, or L, or M, or N, or O, then you will go in the afternoon. On Wednesday from 9 a.m. to noon, last names that start with P to Z, okay? And then Thursday from 3:30 to 5:30 if you haven't been able to come. Please make sure that you are with your parents, okay? You have to be there. Don't forget they're still doing the meals, and they opened up 2 more locations, and they're starting to serve breakfast with lunch as well. So if your parents can get you there, that'd be awesome. On Wednesday, April 1st, we're going to have a teacher car parade, and I sent that information out to your families. So just so you know, we'll be driving around and hoping to wave at you. Remember to not get in large groups. Remember, you can't run towards the cars. Let's just wave and say hi to each other because we miss each other so much. All right, so those are my announcements. So now it's time for our story. So if you remember, the last time I did read aloud, we were reading The Fire Cat, and our main character was Pickles. And remember, Pickles was a cat that didn't want to live inside, and Mrs. Goodkind tried really hard, but he just didn't want to. Then he got stuck in a tree. The fireman came and saved him, and Fireman Joe decided to take him back to the fire station. So here we are. Here's our first page of our chapter, The Fire Cat. Joe took Pickles to the chief, who was sitting at his desk. "Oh," said the chief, "I know this young cat. He is the one who chases little cats." "How do you know?" asked Joe. The chief answered, "A fire chief knows many things." Just then the telephone began to ring. "Hello," said the chief. "Oh, hello," said Mrs. Goodkind. "Yes, Pickles is here. He came with Joe." "What did you say? You think Pickles would like to live in our firehouse? Well, we shall see. Thank you, Mrs. Goodkind. Goodbye." The chief looked at Pickles and said, "Mrs. Goodkind says you're not a bad cat, and Joe likes you. I will let you live here if you will learn to be a good firehouse cat." Pickles walked Pickles walked quietly up the stairs after Joe. Joe and Pickles went into a room where the firemen lived. The men were pleased to have a cat. They wanted to play with Pickles. But suddenly the fire bell rang. All the firemen ran to the big pole, and down they went. The pole was the fast way to get to their trucks. Pickles could hear the truck start up and rush off to the fire. Pickles said to himself, "I must learn to do what the firemen do. Must learn to slide down the pole." He jumped and put his paws around the pole. Down he fell with a bump. He's going to have to keep practicing. He's going to have some perseverance, isn't he? "Bumps or no bumps, I must try again," said Pickles. Wow, look at that. He's using some positive language, isn't he? Up the stairs he ran. Down the pole he came and bumped. He tried again and bumped. But by the time the firemen came back from the fire, Pickles could slide down the pole. "What a wonderful cat you are," said the fireman. The chief did not say anything. Pickles said to himself, "I must keep on learning everything I can." So he learned to jump up on one of the big trucks, and he learned to sit up straight on the seat while the truck raced to a fire. "What a wonderful cat you are," said the fireman. The chief did not say anything. Pickles said to himself, "Now I must learn to help the firemen with their work." At the next fire, he jumped down from the truck. He ran to the big hose. He put his paws around it, and he tried to help a fireman shoot the water at the flames. "What a wonderful cat you are," said the fireman. The chief did not say anything. The next day, the chief called all the firemen to his desk. Then he called for Pickles. Pickles did not know what was going to happen. Do you want to make a prediction?